Reset.
Alright, just go.
It's on?
Yep.
Like we're recording?
Yep.
We're live?
Yep.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Midnight Sesh. My name is Moises.
Hello.
And that's Gator over there.
That's Ladro. What's good, y'all?
What up?
How you been, bro? How you doing?
I've been chilling, bro. I've just been working, resting, healing, all that jazz.
Another week, another dollar. I know I just got my stimmy. This is the week that people are getting their stimmies, so I got stimulated.
You got stimulated.
And I got paid like a whole bunch of times this week.
Damn, he said I'm stacking. Oh no. Is it really not?
Yeah, it still got it, so hopefully we're...
Check. Are we going to start already? Want to continue?
It's still going.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
As you guys can hear, we have some technical difficulties going on in the background.
That's cool. That's what happens when we run on a $200 budget.
True.
Sorry.
Hey, but before...
I spent my whole stimmy on this shit.
Happen. But we rolling on some... What is this again? Oh, Miracle Alien Cookies. Mm-hmm. Some Mac. Nice little hybrid. Gonna get us litty.
Nice.
I'm about to roll these woods. We're gonna smoke. Pedro gave me some... What is this? Gelato cake.
Which, it was okay when I...
The packaging seems old school as fuck. Like, this is what weed used to come in when it first was legalized.
Yeah, I went to a dispensary up in... Because I work up in the Bothell area, so there's a dispensary over there that I go to. That they got some pretty good deals sometimes. It's just that it just reminds me of how you were just saying, like when the weed just barely got legalized or had been legalized. It's just that kind of packaging
and feeling and kush.
Yeah,
but hey, it's cool. It still gets you lit.
That's what that's what the session's about. Getting lit, getting this fucking, what's it called? Gelato cake from the silver series, not the gold series, because we couldn't afford that. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
I thought you got the stimmy.
Nah, I spent my stimmy on a tattoo on my butt.
Damn, I believe it.
Nah, I just saved that shit. But I used my stimmy on this last ounce of kush that I got.
Whoa.
What y'all spend your stimmies on?
I spend my stimmies on bills.
Nah, he lying. He spent his stimulus on fucking Funko Pops.
Shit.
If you come into his room, you'll see all the Funko Pops on the shit.
Yeah, but all the new ones. That's the thing. Like, my collection is nothing exotic yet. And if you were to spend 1,400 on Funko Pops, you could probably find like 2 really, really good ones for like high end, costs like that. That was like 150. I was like, damn. I almost wanted it.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna pay 150 for that.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Hey man, but if you got it, go ahead and use it,
Yeah.
Why not? If you had 1,400 right now lying around that wasn't a stimmy, what would you buy?
What would I buy?
Yeah.
Right now I'm in a phase of
you want that scooter?
How much can I save type of shit.
Okay, but if I just gave you 1,400 right now for free and I was just like, bro, do whatever you want with it.
I'm saving it. You just told me.
Okay, what if I say, all right, bitch, you can't save this, you gotta spend it.
Damn. I probably want some new shoes, honestly.
You'd spend 1,400 on shoes?
Some shoes and some clothes. I was looking at clothes online the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can get some clothes, but I can't really find anything good online right now either, or at the stores.
Yeah.
So, but if I did, then I'd probably just buy some shit like that. Some anime gear or some shit.
Anime gear.
Yeah.
That's pretty fire. This kush is breaking down hella nice.
Or
Oh, no, different Kush. Sorry, guys. I don't got my phone, so I can't even see where the Kush fell, but it fell. I think it's right there.
what are you spending your 1,400 on, bro?
If I had another 14 that I could just throw away like that
Yep.
on bills, I don't know. I feel like I'd probably just buy weed. Just buy Kush. Like if it was literally a 1,400 that you gave me and you said I have to spend it, I'd be like, okay, well, what do I really want right now?
Yeah.
I'd probably go buy a new TV. Now that I'm thinking about it, get that 4K TV. I'll get like a 70-inch. I'd probably throw a good $1,000 on the TV.
Ooh.
Nice.
I feel like you don't even have to throw 1,000. I mean, if you really want a good TV, then yeah. But if you just want like a pretty good TV, then like maybe $600 will get you like a medium budget TV, and then like $300 to $400 will get you just like getting into that entry level of good TV.
Nah, bro. I want $1,000. I want that bitch curved. I want that bitch 4K. And I want that bitch like at least 70 inches.
I don't even want my shit curved. I want my shit like the thinnest that I can get, you know? Because they got
I mean, at that point, you might as well just buy like a projector.
They got the Samsung one. And that one looks like it's called like, I think it's like Samsung frame TV or some shit like that. Like it literally looks like a frame. And you just put it on your wall and that ass looks like just like a frame, but like with pictures moving around on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Wait, you said it was just one big frame?
It's like a flat little like screen pretty much. And then like,
almost like a projector, like thin?
No, well, I mean, it's like a projector type of thing, but it's connected. It's the only reason why it's so thin is because it's connected to a box that basically powers it to the top of that screen type of thing. So,
what if there was a TV that just like, it was like a little box that projected a hologram of like a TV, and then they played the TV from there?
I could see that.
You know what I mean? Like, you know that one keyboard where you get, like, it just projects like a hologram keyboard, and you could type on that?
Mm-hmm.
But in TV.
Would it be like, because the hologram keyboard is only like one color, so would that hologram be like playing TV colors then?
What?
Or would it be like, if it's a green hologram, everything on the TV would be green?
No, I think the only thing, so if it was like, let's say if it was a green box, only like the TV, because it would the hologram of TV, right?
Yeah.
So then just the box in itself would be green, but then the picture on it would be just regular colors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
Can you though?
Yeah. I feel like that shit. I mean, it might be a little bit like, why would you make it like that? But I feel like somebody would make it like that because there's people that would be out there that would be like, why not?
Let me buy it.
Let me just make it. They'd be like, oh, I have a hologram TV that makes my TV hologram. It plays my TV there. Why don't you just get a regular TV that does everything there? Because it's a hologram. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this.
Ooh.
This came out nice.
You got a rap. Oh, he rolling. What are you rolling again?
Backward.
You're rolling backwards now on this bitch.
We're on the backward trend. Because we backwards. Ow.
Let's see what we're still smoking on. Back.
First day of spring, what'd you do? That's today, by the way.
I know. Today is the first day of spring. Today, the day we record, is the first day of spring.
True.
So, March 21st. What did y'all guys do? What did I do? I went...
First day of Aries season. What's up? It's Aries season. Let's go.
Whoa. I went and got a haircut, which... My fucking haircut, like, I had the worst haircut experience today. Which I kind of, like, should have figured, because the guy who cut my hair has cut it before, and the first time I did not have a good experience with him. So the second time I was like, you know, I'm a nice guy. I'm like, you know what? Let me just go and do it again. It was Sunday. there was like a lot of people already in there, and they were taking walk-ins. So I was like, let me just walk in and get a haircut. And this man's like, you need a haircut? I was like, yep. He's like the only older guy there. Everybody else that usually cuts my hair is like around my age, or maybe like a few years younger, or a little bit older than me. And,
where'd you go?
It's called Kingdom Barber at the Auburn.
Boy, that's wise, because you're going to a freaking barbershop in the mall.
Nah, but some of those guys be pretty good, honestly. But what's it called? The guy is like older. He's probably around like 40 years old, if anything like that. And I was like, fuck it, whatever. Let me get a haircut from him because I didn't even want to wait that long either. And I let him cut my hair, and I showed him a photo. Like I usually show people a photo of how I want my hair done, because if I don't show them the photo, I don't know how to explain it, and they don't cut my hair correctly. Mm-hmm. So I said, hey, I want it done like this, and he just kind of like glanced at it and was kind of, I feel like he kind of was like, this guy's just showing me a photo, like, you know, whatever. I was like, I want a comb over, but I want it done like this. Mm-hmm. That's what I said last time to this kid who was like 17, 18 years old. That kid did exactly what I wanted him to do, because this is the thing too, I was the customer and he heard what I wanted, so he actually paid attention and listened and did what I wanted. This guy was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna do a comb. Cut your hair. I'm just gonna cut your hair and give you a comb over because that's what you just said to me. I don't care about what you just showed me, type of thing, you know? And he fucking cut it, and this man was like going fucking hard on my shit. Like he was like, I could feel the blades on my fucking skin. He's like, do you want it? He's like, do you want it to your skin, or do you just want like a shadow fade? And I was like, just shadow. I was like, I don't want this guy fucking cutting my fucking skin on the back of my head. And so I let him do that, and he's all cutting. He's doing it really fast too, though. And usually, like when you go to a barber, they take about like 30, 40 minutes sometimes. That's usually like how long I've been in there. But this guy was going as fast as he could, type of shit. And I think it's because he was trying to help out as many people as he could, because he knew that like he was going to be able to get a whole bunch of money today from going fast or whatever. Mm-hmm. So he was doing that, and he was all like, I just asked him, I was like, I just want this cut right here. I don't need anything else, like nothing else. And he's out here doing the extra, like trying to give me a lineup on the top of my shit here. And I was like, I didn't even ask for that shit, but okay, whatever. And then he's like about to, I always tell people never cut the top of my, like don't cut the top of my hair, because I'm trying to leave it long. Especially because my hair's thinning out, so I'm like, I'm just trying to keep this hair as long as I can. And so I was like, I don't want to cut the top. I was like, can you just even it out on the sides? And he's out here trying to make me sound dumb and look dumb. Like, I understand that he knows what he's doing. And he was like out here saying, he's like, what do you mean you don't want this? You don't want the sides? What do you mean you're gonna comb it over? What's the sides? I was like, well, I mean, it's like, I was telling him, I was like, well, on the tips is what I mean. I mean, I was like telling him, like, don't cut you don't have to cut anything up there. Like, if you need to, just trim it out so that it's all even, is what I meant to say. And he's like, oh, come on, man, I do this. He's like, I do this for a living. I know what I'm doing. And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, man, I know that, but still, like, I know what I want.
You should have been like, bro, this is my head.
Exactly. And I just let him do his thing after that. But this guy, like, I was just sitting like what I was normally, like, just relax, man. I was like, I am relaxed. I'm just sitting down here. What else do you fucking want me to do? And he like keeps grabbing my shoulders really tightly and like pushing me back against the seat like 3 times. And the 2-second times he pushed me like hella, like he grabbed like firmly on my fucking shoulder and like pushed me back. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was getting fucking pissed too. And he fucking finishes my haircut and shit. And then he's like, is it cool? Or like, is it good? And I was like, the haircut's like $30. So I was like, I gave him my fucking, I gave him my 30. And then he's like, you still want your change? I was like, what? No, I gave him 40. He's like, do you still want your change? I was like, yeah, man, what do you mean? He's like, how much do you want back?
10, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, it's $30, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, so 10? He's like, and he kind of got like a little bit like, you know, this man should have tipped me type of shit. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna tip you for, bro? You just gave me like the worst experience right now. And then this man even gives me his fucking card, like his freaking barber card type of shit. Like as if I'm gonna hit him up, some type of shit.
He should have just threw it in front of his face.
Yeah,
like, bro, garbage.
Yeah, I was like, nah, fuck that shit. But yeah, like, I did not fuck with that shit. Like, I usually just go, like, that's what I'm telling you. This kid who's 18 years old, he was still in high school, did my hair the way I wanted to, and came out, like, if not, it was one of the best haircuts I've ever gotten. And he was telling me that he was still working on getting his barber license. 18 years old, and this kid is still not even fully licensed yet, was cutting my hair, and did, like, a better job than this man did, all because he listened to me. Yeah.
So, moral of the story? Listen to Slate Drum.
Moral of the story is listen to your goddamn customers, because the customers know, especially when it's something like that, if it's something that they want, then you give them what they want, not just fucking do your job just because you feel like you know what you're doing. Like, you still got to listen to them, so that way you're doing exactly what they want you to do, not what you think they want, type of shit. But yeah, that was my whole...
I just thought of a little call out too. I feel like when it comes to situations like that too, people tend to just say, ooh, like, maybe they just need the money or they just want the money, but they just say, hey, I don't, like, in their heads they're like, I don't know if I can do this, but I'm gonna take this money, I'm gonna try. It's like, I feel like as someone who has a business going on, if you feel like there's something that you can't do and someone's asking you for it, like, just be honest and be like, yo, like, I don't think I can do that. Maybe recommend somebody that you feel could do it. You know, it's not always going to be about the money.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I'm not asking for anything hard. I'm just saying, like, on my hair, it's just one little side where I want to keep longer. That's it. It makes the hair look way different on the, like, when I get the haircut. It makes it look completely different than how I got it right now. And that's how I like it. And because I feel like it comes out good when someone does it pretty well, and I feel like I can, like, it looks good on me too, so that's why I asked for it. But then when someone gives me the haircut that this man just gave me, I'm just like, nah, it's okay, because I still got a haircut, but it's like not what I asked for, type of shit.
Nah, so, bro, don't say that. It's not okay.
No, I'm saying, like, it's okay as in, like, it's man, I still got hair, you know? What am I going to do? What am I going to say? If I said no, if I said, nah, man, this is...
You should have been like, bro, this is the worst haircut ever. Like, matter of fact, I think you owe me $30.
Yeah. If this man's there, I'm about to be like, honestly, man, I need to get somebody else.
Yeah.
Type of shit. Because I've had people do that to me at work. Like, there's been times where I've messed something up on them, and that's because, like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And, so they, like, come back and they, like, even make me feel bad about it, type of shit. Like, they'll be like, oh, I don't want you to help me, you know? I'd be like, damn, I messed up one time and that's it.
Hey, bro, we fucked up, dog. You can't be helping me out.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Then, I should just be doing the same thing. But I'm just too nice sometimes. I'm just like, I don't even care. But I should care because that's my hair.
Exactly. Plus, you're also paying for, like, a service, so why would you not want to have the top quality?
Exactly. But, yeah, this man I was fucking pissed on my, when I was driving back off of there. I was like, I should have fucking told this man, like, nah, bro, this shit fucking sucks. But it's just me trying to be a nice guy and be like, you know, what am I really going to do if I said no? And what's he really going to do? Type of shit.
I mean, at that point,
fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I'm out.
So, quick question.
Yeah.
So, tipping. How do you think people should be tipped? And what I mean by that, like, should you always tip? Should you tip based off service? Should you tip off of etc.? What do you think?
I don't think you always need to tip. I don't fucking tip all the time. That's why that guy was thinking he's about to get a tip. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to tip you for, bro? I didn't have no fucking good experience. If I fucking liked you, I would have given you a tip. Or, like, when I'm at a restaurant, depending, like, where I'm eating at, I'll probably tip, like, if they did a good job. Like, but I won't tip them. Like, if they just did, I never tip anything crazy. I always just tip, like, the minimum. Because I'm just like, at least I gave you something type of shit. Because it's not always, someone's not always going to give me, I haven't had anybody that will always give me, like, the most best experience that they can give to anybody else, Like, my shit feels like, okay, you probably gave the same service to the person next to me. So I'm going to give you this tip right here, the $2, $3 tip on whatever the fuck it is. But that's just me. I think it just depends on, like, whoever it is. If you want to tip, like, even if they give you, like, good service and you still think you don't want to, or you still feel like you shouldn't tip, then don't tip. Because it's not our fault that those people are living off of tips if they need them type of shit,
Mm-hmm.
If they wanted a tip, then, they can go somewhere else to make some more money. Because, I used to do Uber Eats, and it was nice when people were giving me a tip because I'd make more money, So I hella fuck with it. I can see why people like having tips and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm just like, I don't really think it's necessary to give it all the time if you feel like, especially if you feel like you can't do it or you just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
What about you?
Well, I typically always tip based off of service. Well, at restaurants anyways. And then at barbershops, for the most part, I would tip. Because I always had the same barber. I would always go to the same barber. So I just connected with him, like, enough for me to be like, you know what, bro, I'm going to just tip you because you're cool.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like you said, if it's something quick, like if I go to a restaurant and I order to go or some bullshit, then I won't tip.
Yep.
Because it's like you're literally just making my food and then I'm grabbing it and I'm leaving.
Yep.
You're not giving me nothing else.
Exactly.
But, yeah, I tip based off of service. If you're good, then I'm good.
Yeah.
But if you shit, then guess what? You don't get shit.
Yep. Exactly. That's the same way
I kind of feel the same way like you're saying that, like, if they feel like if you really need to survive off of tips, why don't you just find a job that doesn't involve that,
Or people just rather, then again, people would rather just be in that job because it's easy for them to do.
Yeah, they might just also just work with their schedule, whatever they got going on.
Yeah. So if that's what the job you need to do because of, like, your schedule and everything and what else you're doing, and that works out for you, like, shout out to you. I'm not saying leave your job. I know it's fucking hard to just leave your job, obviously. I know that, like, from experience type of shit. You can't just walk out and be like, oh yeah, this job's gonna pay me the same thing I was making with my tips. Nah, that's not gonna happen, like, automatically. You actually have to go out and try and look for something that's gonna pay you close to or more than what you're making with tips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it'd be hard. It's not everybody can do it, but what I'm just saying is, like, if you feel like that's, like, if you feel like tips are your only way of making income, then you should find at least some other type of way to make more income that doesn't require somebody always having to tip you.
True.
Yeah.
Let's smoke finally.
And we're already halfway done with the show. We're about to smoke.
Sorry, everybody.
Nah, we took hella CBD pills and THC pills.
We're cooling right now. That's why we're talking like this, guys, because we've just been geeked all day.
Type of shit. Hey, fuck a tip.
Fuck a tip. Hey, bro, if this wood hits good, you better tip me.
Yeah, bro, I'll give you the tip.
Okay. Pause.
Pause. Capping. Bro. If you're eating ass, just pretend you're eating ass, and the girl, yeah, and the girl farted when you're eating her ass. What are you doing?
I'm beating her ass. What the fuck?
My girl asked me the same thing. She's like, "What if you're eating ass and then the girl farts?" You know what I said?
What?
I said, "Come on, baby girl, let me get another one."
That's fucking gross. You just slurping farts out of her booty.
That's That's a
Wait, you're gonna be like, wait, hold on, let me grab a straw first. Gross.
Yeah. Comment down below if you eating that fart.
Let us know in the comment below if you would eat the fart. This lighter's trash.
Damn.
It's hot, guys. We have more technical difficulties.
Only on the midnight sesh where we have a lighter that doesn't turn. Ooh. That just lit.
Okay.
The Kush Gods.
Come on, Kush Gods.
Is that shit even full?
Yeah.
Damn.
We literally bought it today.
That's because that's a dollar store.
Yeah, it was 50 cents actually.
Yep. Exactly.
Doesn't want to turn on, bro.
I guess we'll never find out if that Kush is really gonna hit.
There you go.
Ooh, he got it to light. Yeah, sparking. Yeah, sparking.
Let's go. Y'all smell that?
Yeah, they can smell that shit through the mic. Imagine if we could send the smell of all the Kush that we smoke through the audio. Oh, that shit's strong. That's the gelato cake.
Gelato cake mixed in with some mac. Let's go.
Would you hear what I said? What if all the smell from the podcast or from the audio would transmit through everybody's fucking thing?
Damn, we be hotboxing everybody's crib.
No, just the smell, not the smoke.
Oh, just the smell?
Then their shit would be loud as hell over there. They'd be like, God damn.
Exactly. We'd technically be hotboxing their house, right?
I mean,
would it smell like Kush or would it smell like smoke?
Just Kush. Well, I would say like a hotbox is when there's all that smoke in there.
Yeah.
All we're doing is sending the fucking smell of the weed over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I don't see why not. That'd be pretty... Like, it's like, you know those people that just love the smell of weed? Mm-hmm. Which I feel like I'm one of them, so... If I were to just sit in my car and then listen to this and just smell the weed, but not the smoke, like, that shit would be cool. But then the question is, when I get in my car, am I going to still smell like it? I won't, though, right? Because technically the smell is a sound wave.
Yeah, you'd just be smelling it.
Man, that would be pretty cool. No one take our ideas. We're going to patent that. That is the official Midnight Sesh patent.
When you hear this episode, it'll already be patented, so... Yeah.
We're moving in quick. We got to make sure we get that done. Hey, but can you believe how quick the beginning of this year has been? Like, it's almost the end of March.
Yeah, I was just thinking that next month is April, and then I was like, wait, April, May, June? Huh? Like, we're already going to be...
We're already a quarter done with the year, basically.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
That's fast as fuck. All over again.
It's been fast, and it's been fucking kind of slow at the same time. But it's crazy that this is the same time that the coronavirus started hitting type of shit. You know?
Bro. So much things have been happening this month, too. It's crazy.
Yeah. But, like, on my memories, it came up when, like, my dad and I were fixing the fence in the back at the beginning of the whole thing, which is crazy.
Yeah, we're fixing the fence.
Like, the whole fucking videos and shit. I was like, damn, this is literally when the pandemic hit, because my dad was like, well, since I have the next 2 weeks off or whatever, then let's, like, you know,
and then the 2 weeks turned into, what, like 7-8 months? Damn.
Yep.
That's so crazy, man. And then there's me, who was a slave to the system.
This guy was working through the whole fucking shit. All through this shit. Damn, I think we need to take a little break real quick, because I gotta go poop really bad.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Sorry for that, guys. I feel like I mixed a whole bunch of shit.
What do you mean?
Well, not even that. Like, you know how they say, like, don't drink milk and eat lime? feel like I did that because I had an Oreo shake, and I also drank some milk this morning.
So then where's the line?
Then I put a whole bunch of. Then I made like a cup of noodles also.
Oh, okay.
Or yeah, kind of like a cup noodles, like just a ramen bag, and I put hella lime in there. Then I ate some fucking salmon after, and I put hella lime on that bitch too.
Damn.
So yeah.
I think the lime and the milk met up.
And I was like, I gotta go
Went
to
on
the
a
bathroom.
date and realized they weren't compatible.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about that?
Oh.
I feel like all my life I've had a pretty strong stomach because even when I've done stuff like that, or even like when you drink milk and eat like spicy food, like I don't really, it doesn't really like turn up my stomach like it does most people.
When do you add lime? As a Mexican person, when do you put lime in your food?
What do you mean when?
Like, do you just like, or for why do you use lime?
Well, I mean, I use lime on all types of soups. You know, if it's a soup, if it's a broth, I'm putting lime in it. I put lime on my tacos.
Yeah.
I put lime sometimes on my rice.
Yeah.
My frijoles también. Like if we go to Rinconcito and I get the burrito plate, you know, it gets lime. I mean, you get rice and beans.
Yeah.
So I just put the lime on that bitch and then mix both of them together.
Ooh. You just be adding it for more flavor, or do you be?
I just like the citrus. So yeah, I like the citrusness of lime.
Yeah.
And the sourness sometimes.
I could say the same shit. Sometimes what I will do also with lime is like, because I did this as a kid, because my mom would make me eat vegetables. So, like, when she would make albóndigas, I would put lime in there because I didn't like cooked carrots. And there was, like, what's it called? Cucumber or some shit like that she put in there.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? That's cucumber?
No, it's not cucumber. It's a vegetable.
Yeah, it's a different one, but kind of looks like that. But she would put that in there, too, and I didn't like that. That and the carrots were really gross eating when they're, like, just cooked.
Yeah.
So I was like the carrots taste gross, and then that thing was just like really soft and
it's like when they're boiled, kind of.
Yeah, and it was gross. So I would put lime on there, and the lime would just cancel out that taste. You know, all I would have is just mushy stuff in my mouth. So I was like, that's not bad. This could be rice. This could be anything. You know. Yeah. So I would put lime, and that's what I do now when there's something that I don't really like. I'll put lime on it because the lime will cancel out that taste for me, and I'll be like, yeah, this is good. You know.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. Nah, I use lime because I like the citrusness. But to cover up, I feel like possibly, like if a food is too salty, I like to put lime in to cover that up.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't really add lime. I do add it because I like it, but I also mostly just add it to cancel something out usually.
Hey, you're a canceler now?
Yeah, because I mean, like when I be drinking, when I be putting it like in my pho or something like that, like usually if the broth's really good, I can still drink it like that. But a lot of the times I just like having that lime, that like citrusy taste in my broth also. Mm-hmm. At the same time, exactly. I was like, this is hilarious, with the lime and everything. It'd be hidden. I'd be telling my girl that I was like, honestly, like if like anytime we go out, like I need a whole bunch of lime in my shit to make it taste good. Like I can't just do one lime. I need like you give me a whole half, you know? Mm-hmm. And the restaurants out here just be trying to give you one type of shit.
Bro, I already be knowing. Yeah. That's the same struggle I deal with the whole time. Or same with like jalapenos. When they give you like one or half of one, I'm like, bro, what the hell?
Exactly.
Give me like another one.
What is it with restaurants and them finessing you and just giving you like one of something?
Probably just food costs.
Fuck a food cost.
Well, I mean,
I'm hungry.
They got a budget too, bro.
Yeah. There's no budget when I'm there though.
I mean, then why don't you just ask for more at the register or when you're ordering? That way.
I always forget, and I feel like even if I ask, they're still gonna forget.
Then when they bring your food, that's when you ask again.
I ordered extra lime, please.
Yeah, literally just that, and they'll do it. And that's when you're supposed to tip because they actually brought it to you.
That's when Well, I mean, I'm not tipping if I have to pay extra already.
For some lime?
Yeah. Like they're like, what's 25 cents more for a slice? I'd be like, okay, cool. That's 25
What if they
cents
didn't
less
tell
on
you?
your
You know how
tip.
sometimes you order and then you pay afterwards? And then what if you ordered and then later on when you went and paid, you won't know that you got charged for the lime?
They could do that.
They could do that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That's almost like when you go to like fast food places,
Yeah.
and then they don't want to give you sauce.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, nah, bro, food costs.
Damn.
And I'd be like, fuck your food costs. Give me 2 of each.
Yeah. Nah, fuck that shit.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm the weirdo that when I pull up and I ask for sauce, I ask for a specific number.
Yeah.
Because it never be a lie. It'd be like, maybe give me 1 of this and 2 of these.
You'd be like, can I get 3 ketchups, 2 barbecues, 3 ranches, and 1 honey barbecue?
You forgot 1 sweet and sour.
Yeah, whatever, you know? And they'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
Just grabs a handful of whatever.
Nah. For the most part, I've gotten lucky.
They've always counted it right for you?
For the most part, yeah.
Oh. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Those people just be like, what you say again?
What's that?
But is that everywhere that you go, or just one place that always gets it like that?
I mean, kind of everywhere, because like I said, it's rare for me. Like, when I order ketchup, I don't say, let me get 2 ketchups. I just say, okay, let me get... I'm talking about, like, the sauces that come in, like, the containers. The little mini containers that you just peel the top off. Those ones I ask specifically for the numbers of. Just kill that. I'll spark this next one. But for, like, if I ask for, like, ketchup, I'll be like, nah, let me just get ketchup, 2 barbecue, 1 sweet and sour.
Mm-hmm.
Or 1 barbecue, 1 sweet and sour.
Okay.
Or actually, the one that I do count, though, is the Taco Bell taco sauce.
Yeah.
That one, if I order 2 tacos, let me get at least 4 taco sauce.
Ooh.
I tell them that. I was like, can I get 4 taco sauce?
Yeah.
Because 2 for each taco.
Yeah. I feel like usually Taco Bell always gives me the most sauces.
Oh, it's because Taco...
asking.
Taco Bell is always just like, grab a handful of that, handful of this.
Yep.
Here you go.
Because I always just be like, give me the fire and the Diablo sauce.
Yes.
And then they're like, yep. And then just give me a whole handful of each one.
Yeah.
Or like 10 of each.
Especially if you get a party pack. That'd be smacking.
Mm-hmm. Those are the best sauces. Do y'all be getting sauces out there?
Comment down below if you guys get sauce when you go through a drive-thru.
Are you saucing?
Are you saucy?
Yeah. Wait, what did you say you did on your first day of spring? I don't even know if we got to that.
Well, I don't think we did. I think we just skipped over it, but it's cool. I didn't do nothing. I went out and spent money. Actually, I got dim sum today.
Ooh.
It was good. The place by Hong Kong Market.
By Hong Kong Market?
Yeah, the 99 Ranch. It's like literally like in the corner of that same little section.
I see what you mean. We were down there. That's where we went to Hong Kong after my haircut to go buy all the stuff to make like spring rolls and shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little dim sum place down there in the corner on the left side. But we kind of had the same thing with the services that like it was kind of shitty today.
Yeah.
And
it's the services out here.
Yeah, it was kind of busy though. I was surprised. I was like, damn, bro.
This is a customer service episode, so if you work in customer service, please listen. Why? What was so bad about that? What made the experience bad?
Oh shit! Okay, well first, they sat us down in a little like room because they were busy or whatever.
Yep.
So they put us in like a little corner so they couldn't really even see us, and then they gave us like our thing to order. We ordered, and then the lady that was coming through that was dropping off the food was literally just passing by because there was 3 tables in there and we were one of them. And there was a big one that maybe had like a good like 8 people. And then it was like 2 other ones with just 2 people. And so she was just coming in and kind of would just ignore the other 2 tables, like us and then the other table. And then basically the lady in front of us, she finally got up and just went out and grabbed, the lady and told her, gave her the menu, blah, blah, blah. And then finally she came by. And that lady, even when she came and grabbed that, the ladies in front of us, she didn't even really acknowledge us. And she was just like, okay, whatever. And she just left.
Yeah.
And then even when she passed by, she still was kind of like ignoring us. And finally, I was like, I'm just going to go up, bro. And I literally just got up and I was just like, no mask, no nothing, which is kind of fucked up. But I was just getting annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, bro, I just want to, you know, I just got up and I just stood in front of the door and I was just like, yo, like my shit's ready. And the guy was like, oh, my bad. Like, he took my paper, ordered my food.
Damn.
And then they dropped off like all the food and everything. But I don't know. It just seemed like they were just in a rush to just like, I don't know. Like, don't ignore us. You know, like, we're still customers.
Yeah.
If you're busy, just say, hey, I'm busy. If you need anything, let me know. Cool.
Yeah.
And actually come by and check, you know.
They're trying to get the other people situated.
That too. I mean, they were a big party, but then at the very end, it's like, I don't know. Even at the end when we were like ready to go, like they were still kind of ignoring us. So then we had to just go up and like get our shit. We had to go ask for like to go containers and shit.
Damn.
Instead of them coming and asking us, you know.
Like, y'all need this to go? Maybe because you went up there, the lady was like, this guy really went up there.
Well, then
I'm not really going to try my best this time.
Okay,
you know?
well. Then it comes back to the tip. Like, you get no tip then.
Yeah. That's what you should have wrote on your tip. Fuck your tip.
The tip should have been, don't ignore your customers.
Yeah. Damn.
But, I mean, regardless, the food was still good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had better dim sum, but for the one spot that is open, this dine-in, I'll do it.
You said, I'm not about to tip you for something that should already be good.
No, I don't tip for the food.
Has a bowl of food ever made you be like, you know what? This is worth a tip.
I mean, pho. Because pho is a hit or miss. That's the thing. I've had so many pho, I've gone to so many pho restaurants that I have a certain standard that I live by, you know?
Yeah.
Because I have some experience with pho, so when I'm eating that, like the first thing, every single time, it's like I could picture it, like in my head, exactly what happens every time I get pho. They give me my bowl, I grab my chopsticks, I grab my spoon, and the first thing I do is I dip it and like kind of mix the noodles around, so then the noodles kind of get like out of that ball that they're in.
Yeah. And
then they're actually floating around in the soup. You know, as I'm doing that, it's kind of I'm kind of like shaking the broth at the same time, making it nice and juicy, and then always gotta try the broth before you put anything else in it, because that's gonna tell you if it's good pho or not. You know, if you take that first sip of broth and it's just like, nah, bro, there's something missing, or it's too salty, or it's not hot enough. Like, even if hasn't been boiled to a certain temperature, like, you could taste a difference.
Tastes like Piscalo.
I mean, I don't know about all that, but, you know, sometimes they, like, forget to boil it long enough and it kind of just tastes like water. Like, I've had my fair share of bad pho. But when you do get that, bro, and it hits and you're like, bro, I'm about to give you, like, $5 right now.
I feel like I haven't had like a really bad tasting one, but I have had, like, I usually always get the meatball one, but I have had some with the meatballs that were not as good as like other places, you know. And it's usually always been like, anytime, instead of like them giving you, like, usually if you ordered the small meatballs, they give you like a whole bunch. And then if they have the big meatballs, they maybe give you like 4, maybe 6. I don't know. But 4 sounds like if they're like the big ones. But usually the big ones is what I've noticed, that they taste like they don't taste as good as the regular. It tastes a little different, ones. Yeah. And so, like, those are the ones that I'm just like iffy about, because I'm just like, I don't want them. Like, I'll still eat it, but if it doesn't taste good, then I'm not gonna eat them all. Type of shit.
Yeah, the meatballs they come and go. That's kind of what I've been on right now. Meatballs. There was this one time that I went to this
meatballs.
Me and my mom went to this pho place by her job, and we both ordered the seafood pho.
Yep.
And it was not it. Like, I've never had pho like that, and I was just so confused because, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, even like the vegetables that they put in it, was like not the normal ones, and I was just like, what the hell? This is so weird. And the broth was like, meh, because it was kind of bland.
They got to change up the whole taste after that, don't they? Like if it's all like seafood type of shit. Like I feel you can't.
Yeah, you wouldn't have, like you wouldn't make the broth out of like chicken bone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean you could, but then it'd be like because the seafood part, I think it's just the protein of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not the actual broth unless they actually make the broth with like fish
put,
or like fish.
Instead of oxtail, they put shark tail in there. You know.
Ooh, that'd be fire.
Yeah, this shit was boiling in the shark tail in the back for the last 10 weeks.
Ooh.
Type of shit, you know? You fixing it. Yeah, but I don't know. That's what I like. I don't know. I don't even think I'm not really much of a fan of like seafood. So even hearing about like a seafood pho, I'd be like, nah.
Damn, bro, you're missing out.
Let me stick to my regular.
Nah, bro, you're missing out.
Can I get the regular?
It's kind of opening up, so be careful.
Ooh, he's opening up to us.
I love pho. Pho's my baby girl.
There's a good story about pho, or a good podcast for pho, and a good podcast for customer service.
Customer service and pho. Put those two together and you get a nice old tip.
What do you look for in customer service, like when you're out, like at a retail store or something like that? Like what?
Like a retail store, like when I want to go buy stuff?
Yeah, like what kind of customer service are you looking for?
I'm not looking for no customer service when I'm going to buy stuff.
So, well, I mean, then how would you see yourself as a customer then? Like, are you the customer who's like gonna go in there and like usually somebody who needs like a recommendation is somebody who wants to be helped out by somebody. So like a lot of people usually are like that. They want to get helped by somebody, so they want like a really good experience. And there's some people that go in there and they're just like straightforward, like this is what I want and that's it. I don't want to talk or I don't want to do anything else. Just get me to this. So there's people like that too. And then there's people who are just like don't even know anything, so they just go in there not knowing shit. And so when they like get help from somebody, that person needs to be able to help them like figure out what is it that they want or what is it that they need, type of thing, you know. There's way more different ones, but those are some of the ones that are coming to my head.
I feel like it just depends on what store I'm going into.
So like usually like in like when you're going to like your
like if I'm going to Walmart,
yeah,
I'm the customer that is just perusing around, and if I see something that I like, then I buy it. If I don't, then I leave without buying nothing.
Yeah.
But knowing me, when I'm in Walmart, you know, I'm gonna buy something.
Yeah.
But like if I go into like 7-Eleven, I mean, I know what I want. I'm straightforward. Yeah. Walk in there, I already have something in my head.
Yep.
If I go to like a T-Mobile, then obviously I'm gonna be like, yo, like I'm looking for a new phone. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for cheaper that. I'm asking for help, you know.
Yep.
At restaurants, I just want you to be like acknowledging me as a customer. That's literally all you have to do is just pull up.
Just see me as a human being.
Yeah, it's just hi, how are you? You know, tell me about your day. Like if your day's been busy, then the first thing you do when you come up and say hi, like how are you? My name's this. Like it's super busy today. Sorry that like if I'm like just like a quick little intro of how the day's been. That way the customers at least know like okay, we know what's going on. And then but at the same time, show them that you're trying your best to get everything done. Yeah. Type shit. Like if you ask for sauce, yeah, I'm gonna go get you sauce. But then you already had somebody's drinks ahead of that, then you'll get the drinks. But then if you know how like a lot of times you see your waiter walking around, you're just like, damn, they still buying my shit. Like one thing that I like when some waiters do is that when they're going around running and doing things, they always stop by, and if they still haven't brought my shit, they always stop by and would be like, yo, like that's coming. Like don't think I forgot, it's coming. I'm like, okay, cool, perfect. Like. At least that way they acknowledge that I'm still there, you know? Yeah. That's what I like.
It should be difficult because I was just thinking like that. Like when I'm working customer service, I do be telling people something like that. Like, how's it going? I'm like, honestly, bro, it's been freaking dead here. Or, honestly, bro, I've been packed all day, you know. Like I'll tell people that, like if they ask me, or sometimes if I'm just in the mood, I was like, I don't really want to talk. I'll just be like, it's okay, you know, I'm working, type of thing. I'll just be like that. So I feel like that's the thing. But when I'm a customer, I'm also kind of like that. Like I don't really care if they come up to me and tell me like, you know, like if they give me an update or not, unless it's really taking a long time, then they'll be like, oh yeah, your food's coming up. But I don't need them to keep coming like if it hasn't like been a while type of shit.
Yeah.
But I'm usually like the type of person also just goes into like, that's like if I'm at a restaurant, if I'm at the store like Walmart or Target or something like that, then I'm only going because I know I need something. So I'm walking straight to that department, and I know I'll probably walk around the rest of the store, but if I really don't see anything, or if I was really just looking, which like 99% of the time I'm just going in for that one or two things. Mm-hmm. So when I walk around the store, I'll just look at stuff, but like it's not in my mind to buy something if I don't want. Even if I think it's cool, I'll probably be like, nah, I just came for these two things, and then I'm out of there type of shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like that too. And then, like if I'm at T-Mobile or like at a freaking somewhere that's like up and personal like that, then that's also, I usually already know what I want to. And I mean, I don't really care like how the person is. Like if they want to talk, you know, I'll talk with them. But if they just want to just like when I'm doing that type of job, I'm just like what's it called? It depends. Like I'll just either be quiet, or if the person wants to talk, I'll talk with them. I just try to like mend to whatever. Like I'm flexible like that with the freaking customer. Like if the customer just doesn't do an in and out type of thing, then I'm just like, cool. I'm gonna get you in and out because that's what you get. Especially because they come in and just give you like the way they're coming in and the way they're talking to you and how they like. Just that energy they're giving you, you're just like, this person's here to just leave. They don't want to stay, you know. So
get done with it.
So I just do that. That's the other thing too. Like I'm the freaking customer, and I'm on the customer, and like on the other side, the customer service side, where I do that for both. Like whatever the situation's doing, I'm kind of just gonna mend into that, like flex into that type of thing. So I'm like, yep, if I can get in and out quick, I'm getting in and out quick.
True.
But if we're about to conversate and you're having something interesting to say, then I'm about to be like, yep, I can do this shit too, you know?
Yeah.
Type of thing.
One thing that I also was thinking about just now was like when I go into dispos, like the ones that you just go in and do your own thing versus the ones that you go in and there's always someone that has to help you. Like there's two different vibes. But I prefer like the one where I can just go in and do my own thing. But there'd be other times where you just get that the service, you know, the good service that you're just like, damn, bro, that was a good ass experience just to buy, you know, cannabis. Just because of that one person doing their job so well. And then they give you good recommendations. You come back, you smoke it, and you're like, bro, now I know, you know, I can always go back to that person. But then when you're by yourself, it's just a different game. Depending on how you pick up kush too, because I'm the type of person to just try different things. So I'm always like, that sounds cool. That sounds good. Let's just try that.
And those are usually, that I'm noticing now too, like usually the ones that are meant for you to walk around are like the really big ones. Then the ones that are like meant for you to be helped by somebody, they're more compacted, you know, so that you're not able to walk around as much. So you're always close to that person type of thing. Like that.
That's true.
That's what I've noticed. Just now. And we've been living in Washington since how long?
Forever.
Hella long. But yeah, that's fucking crazy. Fucking being like on what it sounds like to me, like for your customer service is like you're really just that person who's just like if you're coming in, bro, like you probably just want to be in and out type of thing, you know? Like if you're gonna come in and I was helping you out, I feel like you'd be giving me that vibe where like I'm just trying to come in and be out type of thing, you know? Because you're just like being alone and doing that shit by yourself. So like that's how I feel like you'd be coming in. But like it just depends. You probably also be like the type of person who's like down to talk also at the same time if you're being helped. It's just
it comes down to the vibe that you also get. Like
that's because I know you too. But
if you as a like someone is giving service to somebody else, if you just automatically are always giving out the vibe of like, hey, like this, let me just conversate. People are gonna conversate even if it is for a little short while.
It's because I know, especially because I'm knowing that the younger people, if you talk to them, you'll be able to say more things to them than somebody that's like 10 years older, 30 years, whatever. You'll be able to have more of a conversation with them too. But the old people be talking, but they just be talking about shit.
Random shit.
That like, you're just like, what? All the time, bro.
For real?
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like you'd be that type of person to be like, I'm just trying to get in. Or I'm like, I'm just trying to get in and out type of thing. I don't really need help. If I could have done this by myself, I would have done it by myself.
Because it's just quicker that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little undecisive, so sometimes I'd be like, But normally I'm just like, in and out. Let me just get what I need.
Yeah.
Gone.
Same. Like, I'm usually the same thing too. Like, if I don't need help from somebody to go in and do it, then I'm gonna be that same person too that just goes in and be like, I'm just trying to get this shit done type of thing.
Yeah.
And also, like, when I go into like the T-Mobile type of thing, I'm usually like, I already know what I want or what I'm doing, so I'm just trying to do this, and I'm trying to do it like as quick as possible type of thing. But yeah,
that's almost like too when you go to when you go like when I go grocery shopping, like I have a list, but I still walk around the whole store and take my time just in case I want to buy anything else while I'm there, since I'm already grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a different one too.
Damn.
I'm just cruising on the shopping cart.
I usually just keep my grocery list in my head, and then when I see something, I'm just like, yup, I want this shit too.
Exactly.
Like a box of cereal or something like that.
Because sometimes it's like, actually, I didn't know I wanted this, but now that I'm looking at it, that's it, Mr. Krabs.
Exactly. I've been doing the same shit. What y'all be doing over there? Like,
let us know.
What kind of customers are you going, or are you, when you go into your daily, or not even your daily, but your like usual retail store type of thing?
Yeah.
And then give us some tips below on how we can be better at customer service roles.
How can I be a better customer?
And if you work in a place that gives you tips and you think we were talking shit,
tell us why.
You the problem.
Tell us why.
Tell us why in the comments.
Make sure to follow us on IG, guys. Official Midnight Sesh.
The Midnight Sesh, guys.
Good night, everybody.